Are you wondering whether LinkedIn Premium or Sales Navigator is worth your time? If you are, you're going to want to watch this episode because I'm going to take you through the features and benefits of both so you can figure out if it's worth the investment. If you haven't already, please give me a follow or send me a connection request on LinkedIn and let me know that you've seen my YouTube videos. I would love to connect with you. I'm really big on building community on here as well as LinkedIn. So give me a follow. The link to my profile is in the description below. Okay, LinkedIn Premium. So we've got a couple of different membership options with LinkedIn. So you've got the free version, you've got LinkedIn Premium, and then you've got LinkedIn Sales Navigator, and then there's Recruiter as well, which we won't be talking about today. With LinkedIn, with the free version, it's a really good one to start with, but there are some features that come with Premium that really make it well worthwhile the investment if you are somebody who is wanting to generate leads for your business on there. The reason I personally love LinkedIn Premium so much is for two main reasons. The first one is it allows you to send up to 30 connection requests a day. When you're on the free version, you are limited to about 80 a week, so you can send many more connection requests with the premium version. What else is a really good feature when you get LinkedIn Premium is you can see who's viewing your LinkedIn profile. Now, the reason that that's important is because if you are a business owner or a sales professional that's prospecting on the platform and trying to generate leads, it allows you to see who's viewing your profile, and you may have prospective clients on there that you are then able to reach out to and message. It's been really helpful for me. I have thousands of profile views every month, and it's also a good gauge and allows me to know the sort of traffic that's coming to my profile and then the traffic that is signing up to my 90-day Dare to Be Known program, which is what I am currently offering as one of my membership models for my academy. If you are interested in checking that out, I've also got that link to the program below as well. It's essentially 90 days of coaching from me in a group coaching container. We catch up every Wednesday currently. You can stop by, ask any questions you have, and I can support you with your LinkedIn personal branding. And you also get access to all of my training, which has helped me to personally generate over $500,000 in revenue from the platform. So with LinkedIn Premium, those two main features is really, really powerful when it comes to prospecting. When you go up a level to LinkedIn Sales Navigator, this might be a little bit confusing, but when you get Sales Navigator, it includes the premium features as well. There's about currently a $50 difference between the both. And if you are able to spare that extra $50 a month, I really recommend doing it. Because what LinkedIn Sales Navigator is, it's essentially a search engine that has a lot of filters that allow you to find a specific group of people. So if you've watched all my previous trainings and YouTube videos, you would know that I have asked you to go through the process of working out who your ideal client is and the pain points and problems that they're experiencing. Now, when you use your LinkedIn Premium, what I recommend you do is click into your search engine and just press enter. And then from here on the left-hand side, you can see that there's a bunch of filters. And let's say, for instance, I was wanting to connect with more mortgage brokers in Brisbane that are self-employed, right? I just use these little filters over here. So I'm going to go geography, for instance. I'm going to type in Brisbane. And then I will go, you can do industry, that's a good one. So I know mortgage broking unfortunately isn't, which is very strange, but it's not in there. But I might instead go, I believe it's financial services. You do have to sometimes play around with the filters to find ones that are going to match. Sometimes you may need to put some keywords up the top here instead to find the right people, but we're going to pop in financial services. The other thing is we're going to go to the company headcount. Now up the top, you can click here, self-employed. So I'm going to tick that one. So I know that they're self-employed. And then the other thing that I encourage you to tick is the connection. And we're going to tick second degree connection. The reason I want you to do that is because there is a higher chance of somebody accepting your connection request if they see that you've got mutual connections. So think of it, I guess, as the Facebook version of friends of friends. So we want to tick that second degree connection. And now, as you can see here, I've got a list of 820 mortgage brokers or people in the finance space that are self-employed in the Brisbane area. Now, what I do from here is I toggle on over here this filter, and then it saves the search for you. So you can go back in there each day and then you can go and connect with the 30 people. I send out training and tips around LinkedIn Sales Navigator to my mailing list. So if you want to register to my mailing list, just click the link below in the description, because I give a lot of really great advice and lots of little training videos on how to use things like LinkedIn Sales Navigator. But that is the, I guess, high level how you use it. And then if you click over to the saved searches, you'll see here that list is just up the top there. So if I just bring it back to the home page for you and you click save searches over there, it's up the top and you can change the name in there. If you're looking on how to find Sales Navigator, when you go to your LinkedIn profile, once you've registered for the membership, it's in the top right-hand corner. So you'll find it up there. Now, if you're somebody like me who is really busy and not every day you get the opportunity to manually go through and connect with 20 or 30 people a day, what you can do is you can install a third-party tool called Dripify. I've personally been using Dripify over the last four months or so and testing it, and it's a really great tool to use. And what it does is it essentially sends connection requests to a list of people. And you can take that list from your LinkedIn Sales Navigator. So if we pop open that list, I would copy and paste that URL, and then I would pop it into this Dripify. It's this third-party tool. Now, Dripify, what you can do is you can set up campaigns to do a few key things. I've personally got it just to send connection requests. But what you can get it to do is actually have a sequence where it does things like their first post, or sends them a message, or sends them a message in 3 days' time. So there's lots of cool automations you can do to set up with it. Me personally, I just use it to connect with people. I like to message people personally, so it comes across, I guess, very authentically. I would hate for an automated message to go to somebody and it not land well, but I do find it a really helpful tool to take, I guess, that manual process aside of me having to manually connect with 30 people a day. Now, if you're looking for a link to Dripify, just check the description below. I've dropped that in there. And what I'll also do, just for you, is I will also put a link underneath that where I filmed a 10-minute training on how to get that set up as well. So that will be really helpful. So that's your LinkedIn Premium. That's your LinkedIn Sales Navigator. I would recommend, at the minimum, to get premium set up, so that way you can see who's viewing your profile and you can send the 30 connection requests a day. If you've got the spare budget to be able to invest in Sales Navigator and Dripify, they are very well worthwhile. It's very easy to use and to get set up. If I take you through, for instance, on Dripify, I'll take you through the campaigns. This one here is just about to run out at the end. I haven't checked this actually in a couple weeks. That's how good it is. You just set and forget it and it just does its thing in the background. But here you can see that I had about 1,600 people in this list that I asked Dripify to connect with. There's currently 17 in progress. And you can see here my acceptance rate is sitting at about 41.5%. It was a couple weeks ago sitting at 50%. Ideally, you want to get it between 40 and 60%. And the reason I believe that it's sitting there is I have tested over the years sending connection requests with messages and without. I have personally found, and my clients in the academy have found, that when you don't send a message, people are more likely to accept it. I believe there's a few reasons to it, but the main one is when you do get a connection request with somebody with a big message, often you think to yourself, oh, I need to reply back to that person, and really think about actually accepting it, because you need to read and respond to the message. And often those are the ones that get ignored, not intentionally, but people just forget to come back to it. So I like to try and have a very easy, I guess, no friction to the point of entry in terms of connecting. So I will just send connection request with no message, unless there's a specific reason as to why I'm connecting with somebody. Maybe I met them at a networking event, or perhaps maybe I saw a really good piece of content of theirs and I want to mention that in the connection request, but I send it without a message. And that is how you are able to grow your connections. Now, ideally, I would recommend to be having anywhere from 300 to 500 followers before you start going crazy posting content. The reason being is if you start posting content before you hit that 300 to 500, you're posting to not a very big audience. There's just not enough people there. So getting these things in place is super, super important for you to be able then scale your following, scale your network. And then from there, you can start posting content, which is what my next episode is going to be all about. It's actually not going to be about the content itself. It's going to be about how to get over the fear of posting content online, because I know that this is a huge barrier for a lot of people where they get a little bit nervous about putting themselves out there. They don't want to look like a fool. They're worried about what other people are going to think. So if you've got any of those thoughts running through your head and you know you should be posting content, stay tuned because I'm going to take you through that in the next episode.